Let me show you how you can edit this intro template in less than 10 minutes. So this is what the template should look like in Canva once you open it up. At the bottom left hand corner, this is where you'll see your timeline. And basically what it does is it sets the duration for each element. So if you want an element to stay on the screen longer, you just drag it to make it stay on the screen longer, or you can shorten it. You can also make the video itself longer by dragging this here. And you see at the top, it says 9 seconds, 10 seconds. Right here at the bottom, these are all of the audio sound effects that I've added for you. You do not have to do anything here, but if you want to move it around and change it, you can do that. It's fairly easy. You just slide it like this. And you can also do the same thing with the duration. If it's a longer song, you can crop it or lengthen it. This is what the animation looks like. It's a scrapbook theme and it's fairly easy. This one does not have elements for the lettering and words. They're just text boxes. All you have to do is edit your text by typing into the box, and even your name, you can type in your own name. And that's all you have to do. So you type in your own name and then you add your picture here, which I'll show you how to do in a minute. But if you want to edit specific elements, for instance, all of these back here are 100% editable, and some elements might be in the way because of the layers. If you have a filter or an overlay that is in front of certain elements and you can't select the element behind it, all you have to do is right click anywhere. This tab should pop up. You want to go to Layer and Show Layers. I always recommend that you have this open because that gives you access to anything you want within the template without having to move everything around. So if you wanted to bring this one forward, you can do that. Or if you want to bring this one backward, you can do that as well. Or if you wanted to move it around and place it somewhere else, you could also do that. To add your own selfie, you just have to upload your selfie right here where it says uploads. That's where you can import any pictures you want, or videos, or stickers. But I'm going to search up a random picture. Let's go with this one. It's a solid background. Your background doesn't have to be solid, but it's much easier if you're trying to remove the background. You can either do it this way by clicking background remover and it will automatically remove your background for you, or you can drag your photo into this one on top to replace it. Do you see how it goes right on top of that? If you leave it there, it'll automatically have the settings that the original photo had. I highly recommend doing that instead so you don't have to do any extra steps, but if you wanted to have a different style, you can do it from scratch. I'll show you another example of the drag and drop method that I recommend. Let's choose this one right here. You drag it and it just snaps right on top of that one. Let it load and then you're done. It does look blurry now, but don't worry, it just takes time to process. Once it finishes processing, it'll clear up as you see on the screen. So don't worry about it looking blurry. I promise you that all it has to do is process. If you're wanting to change the font and you don't like this font, you click on this text box and at the top there's this toolbar. Right here are all of the fonts that they have. You can go through all of them if you want and see which one you like best. This one's pretty cute. It's called Brittany. There's this one. Just pick whichever one you feel like matches your vibe. Now we're going to play it back and see how it looks after we've made our edits. And you are all done. You see how easy that was? This is one of my easier templates. So if you're a beginner and you don't feel like looking for different elements, then I highly recommend you grab this one. It's perfect for using all year long or for Valentine's Day content. And you can even change the colors if you'd like. If pink isn't your color, I'll show you how to. Right here, you can change the color of the letter over here. Maybe you want to make it a blue or a purple. That works. You can even change the color of this one. You click on this, click on edit right here at the top toolbar. Click on adjust. If you scroll to the bottom, it says color edit right here. This section is where you can edit the color of your element if it doesn't show up here. But sometimes it takes a while for the color edit option to show up on the top toolbar, so I would wait a little bit. However, if it's not showing up, you can navigate to this window right here. Let's do a light purple. That's pretty cute. Or even a different shade of pink. So we can make this one yellow or purple. I think the purple one is pretty cute. And for this one, we can make this one, let's say, a green color. That doesn't look very good, but it's just an example to show you how you can change out the colors. And that is basically how you edit this template. Again, this is one of my easier templates, so if you'd like, be sure to grab your intro template down below. It'll be linked in the description box. And there's also a code for you, a little secret code you can use on my Etsy to save 10% off. I'd love to see all of your intros come to life. I would absolutely love if you tag me if you decide to use it in your YouTube videos so I can check it out. That is all I have for today's video. Be sure to subscribe for some more tutorials and content creation tips, as well as small business tips, and comment down below what kind of videos you'd like to see. I'll see you next time.